Hi, everyone. Good evening. Tonight we are live for the first time. I'm getting back on live here using a different stream to connect with everybody. And we will have topics for tonight, of course, with our business partner. So I'm just waiting for them to join. We're all learning in this process. So bear with me as we are navigating. And I'm just waiting for my other business partners to join. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining tonight. So I have Patience. Hi, Patience. I know you're working tonight. Patience is working night shifts. So she's at work right now, but she's trying to connect digitally with us.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Now, quickly, tell us how we are connected globally, because this is a topic that we're trying to share tonight. Patience, where you're from, and all your short background, and what made you decide to join in the digital business.
Okay. I'm originally from Nigeria and I came here like 29 years ago. Went to school, did nursing. I'm an RN, a registered nurse. And
Mm-hmm.
for the past like 20 years now. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been working nights. I do like nights, then do all the shifts. And, just to get more hours. But,
Yes,
so,
I can
um,
imagine.
I saw this ad concerning this digital business because I've had something in my mind. When I went to my mom passed away, so I went to
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria this year to go bury my mom. When
Mm-hmm.
I came back, I felt ill, had what they call malaria, and it
Mm.
wasn't well treated here because in the United States they don't treat such um, illness. So
Yeah.
kind of because of the way they treated me not fully, it went to my brain, and when it could become
Oh man.
cerebral malaria, it heals. So I was
Mm-hmm.
blessed that I didn't die, but it took me through something else psychologically,
Mm.
which affected me at that moment. I didn't even know it was because of the malaria. It was later, and even they didn't know. And I was in the hospital, in and out, in and out. Finally stayed for 11 days, and
Wow.
They figured it out and treated me. And when I came out, it's like something new. I'm like, man, life is too short. I can't be doing the way I
Right.
worked before. I need to do something different. And
Right.
that is how I saw this ad on Facebook, and I reached out to the
Mm-hmm.
lady, and because she was talking, and it felt like she was telling my own story, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is something I need to do. That even though I'm doing it on the side, but I don't have to like walk the way I used to. So
Yes.
that is
So you like the
why
flexibility.
the flexibility. So even right now,
Mhm.
I'm working 6 p.m. to 12 before 12
Yes.
midnight. I used to work
Yes.
like 6 a.m. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and that's 12
Wow.
hours. So
Hmm.
right now I just do part-time because when business starts, you have to have something on the side to keep going. And
Right.
so that is
That's
why I'm
awesome.
stay here
So
until maybe
where are
one
you
day I fire
located
my
again,
boss.
Patience? Where are you
Ma'am?
located? Where are you located
San
again?
Antonio, Texas.
Texas. Okay.
San Antonio, Texas,
So,
yes.
and you've been in San Antonio for a while now.
For the 2019, 29 years that I've been here, United States.
Okay.
I've been in San Antonio. But I've traveled around
Hmm.
a little bit, but
Hmm.
this has been my home, yes.
That's awesome. Well, this is the reason why we wanted to show everyone that this global community that we have, that we can connect, and we are also reaching out to help each other to grow
Mhm.
as business owners. Because somehow some people probably think that we're only connecting to the people near us, like our families and our friends. It's not really that way uh, because of the global community. Don't you agree that this global community has a lot of reach, not just here in the U.S.?
Of course, yes.
Yes. And I think that was one thing that really attracted me of the business, because I ha I was doing side hustles before, like, part-time businesses, but then it takes time out of my family. Just so everybody knows, I'm here in Florida. I've been in Florida for about since 2007. And during this time, I've been a stay-at-home mom, and also getting back in the corporate world. And then getting divorced at the same time, 6 years ago, was a wake-up call for me, that nothing is really permanent. You need to have plan B, like you said. You need to have that flexibility. And just like, well, how thank you, Patience, for coming tonight despite your busy schedule. I appreciate you. So despite our busy schedule, we are able to share the business and also get in touch with on how to grow globally, because we have this system that teaches us, walk through the whole training, a step-by-step system for beginners. In fact, this live stream, I've never heard about it until now. Until now. And so I'm able to connect, I'm able to learn as I go through with the business. And I've been in this business since what, July, August, September. So this is my fourth month already. And I'm learning as I go, because we are building a strong foundation. And we have mentors that helps us grow into this business. So I'm blessed to have that. So I'm waiting for our other business partners to join tonight. But yeah, you can be there in the background too, Patience, so they can see that how flexible the business is. That you can do this. You can listen to the training while you are at work. If you have that time to have your break, you can work on your business. You can work around the business. The business is there for you to handle, but at the same time, we have that 24/7 system that is working in the background, connecting you to like-minded people who wants to be entrepreneurs, who wants to start this business, a global business, and change your lives for the better. So that's really is the amazing part of this, because we have already products and marketing system in place for you to start, and you just need to learn the process, Of course, nothing is free in this world. Whenever you start a business, you're going to have to not only put in your time, but you're going to, pick the right
Invest your money.
product for you. Mhm. Right. But definitely the products that we offer is of good value. I know that for a fact. We have I have young families, and I will never invest on something that will not put value to my family. So that is one thing that I can share about that. And tonight we have a webinar. Every Tuesday and Thursday is when we actually do our webinars, and that's different time zones. Wherever you are, from Asia to Europe, here in the US, we offer different time zones. In the Eastern time, we have it at 8 o'clock. So in about an hour, the webinar will start and that's every Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's a free workshop for you to learn how to start the business. If this is something that you would like to do, feel free to join. Message us directly, and then we'll get you in touch, provide you with the meeting details. I know Leanne. Thank you, Chris. Chris is one of my business partner, actually, and she is my mentor. Very supportive mentor. She is the reason why I started this business. She saw that I'm a single parent. I share with her my struggles, and she thinks that this business would be good for me. So my birthday came this month, and she says, "Okay, are you done celebrating? Because there's more to celebrate." And I had to ask her, "So what is that about?" She says, "Well, we're doing a business, and this is going to help you a lot and your family." And she gave me the real deal, and I got me into the webinar, of course, and it gave me a reason to dream bigger for my family. And I think that is my motivation as always. I don't do anything without a purpose. I always I serve my community in that manner, in the same way that I volunteer for our nonprofit organization here in my area for now 12 years. So that's the kind of value and service that I see that we are doing here in the digital business. We are helping people change lives. And that's why connecting globally and reaching a lot of people and leaving an impact, it's really something that I love about the business as well. Even more so now that I've met a lot of strong women in this business who inspires me, just like Patience. We have other business owners, our accountability group, that we grow together, we learn, we meet every week through calls. We engage, we help each other grow and know our weaknesses, our strength, our struggles. So you're never alone in this business. This is a nice thing about the business. We teach you if you want to learn, and all you need to be is to be coachable, right? Patience. You have to have open ears and open heart. You have to learn to apply what you learn, because if you're just going to be a sitting duck, nothing's going to happen, of course. And we want you to become effective business owners in this, as entrepreneurs, independent women. There's a lot of independent men and women here. Also, families have been changed. You want to come over, honey? Amelia, I just want to introduce you to my daughter. She's one of the reasons why I'm in this business, so I can afford college one day. She's got big dreams to study somewhere far from me, but it is expensive. So hopefully I'm praying, not just hoping, but I'm praying that with the help of this business, I'll be able to afford it. Come here, baby. It's okay. This is my oldest. This is Amelia. Say hi. Wave. That's Amelia. She's my artist. She likes to draw, and one day she wants to be in a school that she can practice that in one of her careers. And here's my other partner crying. Come here, babe. He's a little bit shy. He just came from work. But anyway, my other daughter, she does cross country right now. She also got big dreams. So, each of us, we have our big dreams, but more so for us parents, our dreams are for our family. And that's why the digital business, this kind of digital business, has created bigger dreams for many families. Like, I am amazed of how much they have earned, how much it has brought them peace and freedom and flexibility. Our coaches have achieved, five to seven figure earnings, and that's on a regular basis. This digital business has become their main job. From a plan B to becoming their only job now, focusing on it solely. And now they have more time with their family and they can work anywhere. And every time they do something for their business, it's actually a tax write-off. So that is also one thing that is important, that whenever we put our investment on anything like our time, we have to make sure that it is a legitimate business, right? So rest assured that this is a legitimate business where we file our taxes. And what I like about it is because we have this opportunity to grow in this community and learn from each other from different backgrounds. Like, there's a lot of nurses who are in this digital business as well. And nurses, because the job takes time away from their family, or even doctors are in this community. So when you actually watch the webinar, you will meet tonight. We have our panel. I just want to give you a quick, let me pull it up if I can download it here. But we have business owners who are from different backgrounds, of course. Let me just see, where is it? I know I posted it in my website. Okay, here they are. So we have a stay-at-home mom, we have teachers, we have IT professionals, and there's one who is a chemistry lecturer and a beauty therapist. So we all come from different backgrounds. And these people have achieved success in this digital business and have become job quitters. So that's just very inspiring and encouraging. So if you're interested, let me know, message me on how we can help you get started on your online digital business. And one way of doing that is learning and growing, and sign up for our free webinar, which happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can message me tonight. Let me know if you want to join in. That starts in about 45 minutes. There's going to be testimonies, of course. There's introduction on what the business is about. We are connected to affiliated marketing that will be explained to you. And if you want to know more details on that, then you'll have more information on the next step. But initially, you'll get into this free workshop that we're offering every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'd love for you to join so that you can start achieving your big dreams in your life. Like for me, I would like to be debt free in about 5 years, right? Some of us have achieved be mortgage free, not until 30 years. If you've just bought your house, then you won't be mortgage free until 30 years for some of us. But for those who are dreaming big and wanting to make that change, there is always a way. And some of our business owners have achieved that. They've become mortgage free in about 2 years. And because of this business, since it's reaching globally, and we are providing all the training, we provide the products and the services and the marketing system. So all you have to do is learn, how to grow your business. So 90% is being done by the system. 10% is through attraction marketing, which is what you do on your part, and sharing the business, which is what we're trying to do right now, introducing it to you guys and letting you know that we are real people. Real people who has big dreams. God doesn't place big dreams in your heart without a purpose. So when you're given that opportunity, that chance, you have to find a way to make it happen. That's my 2 cents on that one. So let me see if we have, I'll be on for a few more minutes. We have about 15 more minutes to go. And let me see if my other business partner would be able to join us tonight. While I'm doing that, I'm going to see if I can have some music in the background. There we go. Let me see if I can. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the information and who will be joining our webinar tonight. So let me see if I can add that quickly here. Okay. All right, so this is the webinar. How cool is that, patients? See? So that is our webinar tonight. You can learn the ABCs of starting a successful online business. And these are our panel. We have our host, Lydia, who is now a job quitter. She will give you information and how she started as well with this business. And we have Anjum. She's a stay-at-home mom, like many of us, single parents. And those parents who just have their babies, I was a stay-at-home mom for about 5 years before I went back to the corporate world. So she found a way to be a stay-at-home mom and have that flexibility. So we have a teacher, Wong. A lot of our teachers who needs extra income, this actually becomes a supplement for them to earn more, earn on the side. Maria, she's educational assistant. So she's I believe she's in administration. So she's learning her ways in working on the side as well, part-time for this business. We have ID professionals, Kiati, I believe, and a former chemistry, let me see if I can read this. I'll expand it so I can read better. Chemistry lecturer. And of course we have Tabassum, she's a beauty therapist. And if you can see, that's on a different time zones. We have 5 p.m., 6 p.m. here, 7 p.m., and 8 p.m. tonight. And for those who are in different countries in Europe, you can join us at 1 a.m. There's also Asia, 8 a.m. So for my friends in the Philippines, feel free to join us at 8 a.m. Australia, 11 a.m. And I believe this other one at 2 a.m. is somewhere in What CEST? What is CEST? CEST is in Central European Summertime. Okay, so that's part of Europe as well. Okay, so that's just one of those things that we show. You know, a lot of us come from different backgrounds, which is amazing. Different backgrounds, and this kind of business does not require you to have a degree. It only requires us to be coachable, to have that drive to learn, and of course, that patience, and more so the commitment to show up on your business, because that is one thing that is very important. Just think about it. If you have a store, right? Wouldn't you want to show up every day to be present so that people would actually know who you are? It is the same thing that we do here. We're teaching you how to run your business, and all you have to do is show up for your business and make sure that you're learning every day. And if there are moments that you feel like, okay, I'm going to take a rest, you can also do that, because you own your time. Being business owners has the flexibility for you to be able to adjust according to your availability whenever you have this type of business. Because we are working online, we work according to your availability. Like, for example, I have an 8 to 5 job. I come home, and that's when I do this. I give myself at least 2 hours. Whenever there's a training, I join, and I also learn from there, right? So, all right, so I think one of our business partner is coming on soon. So I'm just gonna wait up for her. So we will try to do this live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays before so that we can introduce who are the panels for our Thursdays and our Tuesdays free workshops. So we can introduce it to you guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me, and we will be glad to answer any of those. I think my music is getting a little bit louder in the background. I don't know why. I'm going to see if I can. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a different volume that I clicked, but here. So when you get online, and we will introduce the next step after watching the webinar tonight after this. So whoever is going to invite you, you're going to have to connect with them, connect with us if you have any questions after watching the webinar. And then if you're interested in moving on to the next step, we will explain to you what you need to do on becoming or being part of this business, so that you can, learn the expectations and who we are, what are the companies and the products involved, how we're earning, the compensation packages, also the community. We have a private group. We have a Facebook private group where you're going to meet all the other business owners who have signed up and are successful, sharing their success stories. And you can also ask questions in that group, in our private group, with the members of about more than 260,000 now, 260,000 business owners in that group page, and that's worldwide. So we are all connecting worldwide. People from Brazil, I believe. We have business owners from Europe. It's amazing. Even the ones from the Philippines. We have a very successful business owner, a Filipina. She's in the Philippines right now. And that's just one of those opportunities and possibilities of what this business can bring to you. It helps you grow to become a better person, become a leader, because you are going to be handling your team in this business. So those are just one of those things that it teaches you as you become business owners. Because like I said before in one of my live, we want to grow. You would want to reflect, where would you like to be 5 years from now? Is it going to be in the same type of lifestyle, or would you like to have a better lifestyle? Not just a lifestyle, but how about the flexibility? How about the growth personally, spiritually, emotionally, all that. Everything that we do in this life, time is of essence. And the only thing that we can't control is really time. So you wouldn't want to say that, I wish I could have done that at that age, at the time that it was offered to me. I wish I could have done, or I wish I could have used my time better. These are the things that as I turned older, I realized even more so how important time is. So making those choices, smart choices for our lives, for our family, it's very important. What we see as well. Yes.
I wanted to add to that. I knew about
Yes.
this business 2016,
Mm-hmm.
but the way it was presented to me wasn't the way I found out this year, right? And
Mm.
well, it was just that little investment to add to it that kind of pulled me away, and now I regret it because I know it costs timing. There's timing for everything, but I did not have really understanding. And that was
Mm.
2016. When you look at other people that just started in 2018, 2019, and they're where they are today, I feel like, my God, that would have been my story too, if I
Yes.
had used my time wisely, or,
Mm-hmm.
researched and find out, hey, how can I be able to get involved in this business? If I
Mm-hmm.
really understood what the business was about, I,
Mm-hmm.
I, I believe that I'll be somewhere by now, but
Correct.
you say, it's a
I
big
was there
regret, but I'm
too.
glad that I'm glad that I'm here now. You were right, okay.
I was there too. This was offered to me 2 years ago, and
Yeah,
that would have been the best time for me to do it, but I was not focused. I was focused and distracted on something else.
yeah. And we don't want that for everybody else.
Correct.
Ah,
The things that we taken for granted,
mhm.
like we say, when God's timing is there, we have to pay attention, because then we realize what we've lost, and then we say, oh my goodness, I've lost time, I've lost um, that precious moment where you can actually grow and could have achieved the same thing that what others have achieved now in within that short period of time. It's really amazing. But we all have our paths and our journey. So I'm just glad that we're able to share this journey together, Patience, along with our other business partners. So they are a witness to our growth. We are helping each other grow. And this is the space that we want to show everybody that you're not alone in this journey. You have a very big community helping you to grow, and are willing to help, so that you can build meaningful connections in this process as well. Um, Here in Florida, I believe we have other business partners. We have a very successful business partner here in Florida who has created a community of achievers. It's amazing. When your heart is in the right place, God blesses it. Believe in that. When you have that good intention that what you're doing is for the good of your family, believe in that, because God opens doors that no man can shut. And God will find a way for you to realize that the simple things as well. Okay, yay. We have Shireen. Let me bring you here on stage. There she is.
Hi,
Hi,
Shireen.
everyone.
Finally,
Yay!
we
Isn't
made
that
it.
I did. Is that Patience?
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
Hi.
hello, Patience.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. It's so great to be here with you, ladies.
Thank you.
exactly. I'm so excited to see you both.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
we just started sharing a little bit of who we are, what brought us to the business, and what we love about it. So I think she got. Where are you? Oh, there's a connection issue probably, but she's coming back. We'll bring her back once she's connected. I think it's just internet connection issue. But that was Shireen. Shireen is also a nurse, single parent, 3 kids. You know, how many kids do you have, Patience? I forgot to ask. 2, 4. Yay, 4. And you're a mom. You're a wife and a mom, right?
Yes. And a grandma.
Yes. And a grandma. Amazing.
But just for the first time. Yes. She's 8 months
Yeah,
now.
congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
You got a big family now.
I do.
That's
I
why we're
do.
working hard for the family, right?
Yes. I don't want them
It's
to go
all
through what
good.
I've been through. So yeah, that's why we're working hard.
That's right. That's right. Don't worry. We'll get through all that, and we'll stay encouraged. And that's the reason why we're here, to keep up with this journey together. And she's here again. Okay,
Okay.
let's try this again.
Let's try this again.
I didn't kick you out, girl, so I don't know what happened.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm
Okay.
ready. I should be good now.
Floor is yours.
All right. So, hi, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Shireen. I am currently a nurse. I have 3 girls, 16, 15, and 12. They are my pride and joy. Let me tell you, they are my biggest supporters in this business. And, I started this business because of them. And, because they are growing up and they're growing up fast, right? And so I wanted some flexibility, some time, and a little bit of freedom to be more present with them. Because as you know, as a nurse, you work long hours, right? You're working mostly holidays, So I wanted that time flexibility so I could be there, be present with them, participate in their school activities and all of that good stuff. Travel, live a life of freedom. Live a life of freedom. So that's the reason why I started this online business.
And don't you travel far every day? How far do you drive?
Yeah, I drive about 40 minutes
One
to
way.
an hour each way for work, depending on traffic.
Oh, God have mercy. And you're in Georgia.
Yes, and I am currently living in Georgia, yes.
Mm-hmm. So we have patients from Texas. I'm from Florida, and Shireen is in Georgia. And we still connect. Yeah. We're all from the eastern side, though. Yes. So I was just inviting them to our Tuesdays and Thursdays webinar. How did you get started, by the way, on this online business? How did you get connected?
So one day I was on social media. I think it was Instagram. I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw an ad, just saying how that the person in the ad was just saying how, they have so much time now, they have so much flexibility in their life. And, they were just talking about the things that they got to do for their family, how they're taking care of their family. And I said, wait a minute.
Yeah. What am I missing?
Yeah, I said, what is this all about? So I actually reached out to the person
Mm-hmm.
and the person just explained a little bit about the business and what it entails and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And right then and there, I paid my 149. So it's
Mm-hmm.
149 where you get to see, how we make money in the business,
Mm-hmm.
and just to see the products and what we offer. And I paid the
Mm-hmm.
149, and that was it. I had a coaching
Mm-hmm.
call, and that was it. I was hooked.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
But more so, it is your biggest why in getting into the business, like you mentioned earlier, is your family.
Yeah.
That was your drive to get into the business, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
and like anybody else, you don't have any business background, right? Or did you have any sales background?
Not at all. I've been
Okay.
in nursing for about 13, 14 years, but prior to that,
Yeah.
I have no prior experience as far as business
Mhm.
goes and all of that. But
Mhm.
the great thing about this business, Michelle, you
Yeah.
don't have to have a business background, right? And
Mhm.
you don't have to be tech savvy because the system,
Yes.
because we have an automated system. So
Yes.
you don't have to be tech savvy because everything is what should I say now, it's there for you, right? So
Mhm.
you don't
Mhm.
have to have everything or all the answers because the system that the business have that we have, it just provides
Correct.
that for you. So
Correct.
yeah, I didn't have any kind of business background,
Mhm.
wasn't really tech savvy.
Mhm.
Sometimes I still ask my kids, hey, how do you do this or how do you do that?
Yes.
But
They're more
yeah.
techy than we are sometimes. Or I do show them like, honey, how do we do this again? And like earlier, I was like, baby, I can't post anything. She says, Mom, you didn't write the description. That's
Right.
so I said, oh, okay, so I'm missing something. Yes, like yeah, you
Yeah.
get complete everything in order for you to post something. So, but
Mm.
the nice because I've had a side hustle before, but then it takes me time, like what I mentioned to patients. Takes out time from my kids because I have to go to people's houses, do a demo, present it, and then it added on to keeping an inventory. And the nicest thing about, I think the biggest thing for me was not having to keep an inventory and not having to do demos. That was a
Yeah.
big change
Yeah.
for me, that I don't have to schedule show in order for me to make money, to make extra income. All I have to do is show up on my phone, say hi to everybody, this is the business, watch the webinar, and if you're interested, good. If you're not interested, it's okay too.
Right.
I mean, that, where would you find that? you know this business is very flexible, especially for us single parents. Shireen is a single parent herself, and we have to be present for our family, and we need to have that time wherein I can just show up whenever I want to for my business and still have that time with my family. So that's amazing. That is really amazing.
Yes, it is.
And now that we are building this foundation among us women, this is what we're trying to show them, that we are building connections, meaningful connections, to help each other grow in this business as well. We become entrepreneurs of strong women, holding the banner for our family's future.
Yes.
That's what it is. And I'm grateful.
Awesome.
Anything else? Because we are, if everybody does agree, we wanted to show up every Tuesdays and Thursdays just for a few minutes, just to invite our friends. We're going to show up in one of your pages as well, so that we can introduce them to our Tuesdays and Thursdays webinars and invite them through that. Right now, this is our first group live, which is, I'm really
Yay.
proud that it worked.
We made it. We did it.
We were working so hard to make this work, people. We're finally showing up, showing to the world that this is how we do this kind of business. We connect with our business partners. You don't have to work alone. You do have the help and that you need in order to grow into your business. And all you have to do is ask. If you don't ask, you're not going to get the answers as well. But if you ask for help, there are people who is there to help. And that's the reason, one of the reasons why I love this business, because I love helping people. I love helping. I have that service kind of heart that was passed on to me by my dad and my mom. So I'm passionate on that one. And it gives me motivation to show and prove to other single parents and moms and women that this business is possible for them to do right at their own homes. So thank you so much, ladies. I know Patience. Do you have anything, last words before we go?
Thank you so much for setting up this. I wanted to see if we're gonna have the is it recorded so we can post it in our business or post on our
Not this
Facebook.
one. Not this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are gonna,
In the
because
future.
there's a different way
Okay.
of making this recorded, but we will have that later on. But because this
Okay.
is just an initial one, we're testing it.
Okay. If
Yes.
we have someone like a lead, can we invite that lead to this webinar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. We can invite the whole community. And we can have that whole process of inviting other people as well, who are business owners in here, so that they can share what they like about the business.
Awesome.
Okay. So both those that have not registered yet, I have a buyer, but she hasn't totally committed yet. And I have a lead that she's interested. So
Okay.
I just want to be sure that when we have the next meeting, I can invite them so that they can
Yeah.
hear more about
Yeah.
the business.
Sounds, yes, definitely. We can have that. We can do a one-on-one and like a separate, because this one, this actually shows up on my page. This conversation now shows up live on my page, but it's not showing up on your business page since I'm the one hosting it. So when you wanted to do it in your business page, we'll create one for you so you can have that option to have it recorded, and you can invite us to your business page and have that discussion there. Well, you're gonna do the test run like what I did. We're gonna have to do a test run first so you can play around with it, use the colors that you want and all that. But it's really fun and it's worth it. And like I said, anything that you do for your business is a tax write-off.
Yes.
So if you have to pay a little bit, it's okay. It becomes a tax write-off, and you're doing a business activity, and that's justified.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Shireen?
I just want to thank you ladies for having me on tonight.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen out there, don't sit on the fence. Do not sit on the fence, okay? If you want more information about this business, reach out to Michelle. She will give you all the information that you need, but don't sit on the fence. Don't wait until it's too late, okay?
Yeah.
This is a
We were
great
just
business to be a
talking
part
about
of. It's very flexible, and you can do it around your 9 to 5, okay?
Exactly.
So don't sit on the fence.
I appreciate you, ladies. Before we go, I am going to get a quick photo.
Yeah.
So we are going to do this. I'm going to move a little bit because the hand is in my face. Okay. Smile.
Gee.
Great. So what I'm doing is, and I'm actually sharing this to the group,
okay,
so that they can also see this for everyone who is not here. They can actually see that we are going to be trying to do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they can show up, and anyone can host. Anybody can host. As long as you have the time, we'll show up for a few minutes, introduce each other and all that stuff. Same thing that we're doing right now here.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, ladies.
That's great.
Have a good evening. Enjoy the webinar tonight.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you too. God bless. Good night.
Good night.